Good evening. Nice. Today I'm going to talk about the vibration or the sound or the word Om. Om, spelled O-M, typically, is actually a Sanskrit word that means what it says. It means what it sounds like. It means how it sounds, how it feels, actually. To describe it would, in English language, would miss the mark every time. At the same time, we can point to the word, the vibration Om, in this way. Some call it the congealed essence of the Holy Spirit. Some call it the vibratory experience of the universe. Some call it the sound of the universe. The sound of God. And then let that go, because anything that we use to describe this word will miss the mark, and the the mind will assign characteristics to that explanation, which will fall short of what it actually is. So one way that it can be described is that it is that which will create and destroy everything. Everything can be created and destroyed with the Om, still silent and present. The space between the verse and the chorus, the space between the notes, the space between the breaths, and within each breath, Om. When I first learned about all of this, my mind was really busy agreeing or disagreeing with all of that, and I thought it was silly and couldn't see the benefit. But like I've said in some of my other videos, I got so stressed out that I became sweetly willing, and I started practicing meditating and often also chanting, because I sing too. So I've also chanted a lot with the Om as well, and it's been quite the game changer. So I'll get into that a little bit. Om, the frequency, the vibratory experience of Om, there wouldn't be any difference to the mind, to the ego, if you verbalized it, Om, like I just did, or if you thought the word Om. It's the same thing. Wouldn't make any difference. And so the other quality of Om is that it is an enhancer. Om is an enhancer, which means, for instance, if you're talking about the felt sense of gratitude, if you place the word Om before the word gratitude, gratitude will be enhanced. If you place Om before the word forgiveness, the experience of forgiveness will come forth more fully and more quickly, perhaps. Same with the word compassion. Same with the word abundance. Anytime you place the word Om before that which we're trying to experience, that which we are shooting for, it will enhance the experience, the fullness of the experience, and possibly bring it forth sooner. And actually, it brings it forth instantly every time. Sometimes we are so covered up with our own emotion and our own thinking that we don't feel it as palpably as other times, but it never misses the mark. So when you think the word or verbalize the word Om, in that instant, you have made contact with that which never changes, that which was never born, that which will never die, that which creates what will serve, what does serve, and destroys what doesn't serve. Om. It really stirs things up. It really stirs things up in the ethers. It just really does. It's very powerful. And I have learned this over time with lots and lots of experience. I couldn't be more grateful that this was shown to me. And so I'm also just as thrilled and grateful to share it with you. Whether you've been doing this a long time, maybe it's a reminder, or whether all of this is brand new to you. So for instance, let's use the word gratitude, the felt sense of gratitude, because gratitude could just be a concept, and sometimes that can actually be sort of like emotionally, maybe not abusive, but emotionally annoying. If somebody says, "Oh, you should be grateful," and you're all tense, and you're like, "But I'm not," right? Come on, we've all done that, right? I know I have. However, what we can always do, and the ego will not resist this ever. It will play with this, because the mind loves to be charmed, and it loves to be settled, and it loves to be directed inward towards greater levels of happiness, if you will, greater levels of peace. The mind loves this. So maybe instead of trying to be grateful, we practice gratitude using the most powerful sound vibration, the most powerful congealed essence of the Holy Spirit that there is. Om, gratitude. Now, what if we also thought the words Om, gratitude, and then placed our awareness on our heart, right? To totally embody that. Maybe we don't feel grateful. In fact, maybe everything's not going our way, and we don't want anything to be the way it is. We need everything to change. And in that moment, we have enough courage, enough vulnerability, enough humility to, in the middle of all of that, to think these words and to feel into this vibratory experience, Om, gratitude, awareness on the heart, and then let all of that go and see what happens. This has changed my life. So let's do a little bit of practice with our eyes closed, just for maybe 1 minute. Take a deep breath, let that out, no longer focusing on the breath, just noticing the mind move, observing the mind moving, observing the feelings just passing through, observing the one that is observing. Gently think the words Om, gratitude, awareness on the heart. Yes, and then let that go. All thoughts are welcome, all feelings are welcome. Om, gratitude. For life in this moment exactly as it is. Om, gratitude. Absolutely beautiful. I can feel you in all time and space. When there are two or more gathered, the experience is exponentially more powerful. And that wouldn't matter if you're on the moon 6 years from now, or if you're right here with me in this room right now. It's the same. Om, gratitude, awareness on the heart. Allow for space. Beautiful. In that very short period of time, you reduced quite a bit of stress out of the nervous system. One more time. Om. Gratitude. Awareness on the heart. Fantastic. And let's keep this experience going with the eyes open. If you'd like to continue with the eyes closed once I sign off, that would be fantastic. And then when you do open your eyes, keep this going throughout the day while you're driving, working, going to the gym, washing dishes. Just think the words Om, gratitude, and then just let that go whenever it occurs to you and see what happens. All right, have a beautiful day. Talk soon.